Hi guys, it's me, Andrea. I'm working in my black journal again. Not again, it's the first one you see. I made other videos, but I haven't uploaded them yet. So that's the first one you will see, my new black journal. I have it since Christmas, I think. And what I do here, I put some gesso down, but not completely cover the black, and I'm working with a napkin, that one you just saw, and this page will be part of a challenge. um, and the challenge is, you saw it in the title, this 30 days of napkins challenge, and that's with the Facebook group International Crafters. And I will put all the links down below into the description box. So if you are interested, have a look on the Facebook page. It is a nice little group, and this challenge sounds great. I can't participate all the 30 days because of time issues, but when I saw this theme, this is glass, I had already this idea in my mind and I had to sit down and do it. So okay, so I'm putting the napkin down here with the liquid acrylic medium from Liquitex. Very, very carefully. It's so fragile, these napkins. And that's my glass I'm using. Yay! So the challenge is using glass, and it doesn't matter how. Some do jars and cover them with napkins, and I thought I'm using this little glass um, beads. They're even smaller. They're so tiny. And I'm using here this glue that's specially for glitter. And that glue's really good. So I cover the wings, because to me this dragonflies, they're so delicate little things, aren't they? And covering their wings with glass to me makes so much sense, I think, because of this delicateness. And yeah, so I'm using this little spoon here to get, you can hardly see that. In the close-up you will see it. So and cover all the areas where I put the glue down, and that needs a while to dry. Not hours, but one and a half hours I waited, I think, and it dried completely. So it's dry now. I shook off all the leftover beads, and I think I will come a bit closer, but there will be a close up at the very end, and you will see it even better. You can here see it already a bit, Tanya. And it, of course, enhances the colors from the background, from the napkin. But it's definitely not that, you can see it a bit, but not that much as you would see it in life, in real life. So yeah, it's great. Okay, what I try to do now is to adapt the background into, or the napkin into the background, whatever which way you want to do it. And using acrylic paint here, thin it down with water, and I didn't want to cover it completely. And I think it's far too heavy. I wanted to have everything light because of the theme, the glass, and of course of the fragileness of these napkins, and so not too much. But I wanted to cover the edge a tiny bit. I will do that later. First of all, the motif itself is very, very fragile on this. That's not a very um, um, yeah, out. It doesn't stand out a lot, so that's why I go around the edges here with, that's a bit that's a brush ink marker from Pit Pan from Faber-Castell, and around the body I will use a smaller one or a finer one, and go and use more sketchy lines to keep it a bit looser. That's what I do around the bodies, both of them, and at the end I will go and put some lines into these blossoms. This they are so, yeah, it's a washed out motif, isn't it? It's not very clear. But I like it. I really like this napkin a lot, and I worked with this one several times before because it's so beautiful. It's just beautiful, isn't it? Yeah, okay. And you can do quite a lot of stuff with it. I can't remember, I made an art journal, a notebook art journal, yeah, whatever, with it. And that was so beautiful and other stuff. So, okay, around the leaves here as well, and a bit of white. Of course, it needs a bit of white on the bodies for a bit of reflections here and there, and on my little flowers or blossoms. They're not flowers, aren't they? And now as I said before, I wanted to get rid of these edges, and I'm using my Neocolor tools, and I try to, yeah, blend it out here with my fingers, but because the background is not slick enough, it's not enough acrylic medium on, it's just gesso and a tiny bit of this liquid acrylic medium, so I had to thin it down a tiny bit or activate it a tiny bit with water, and then I can blend it out better with my fingers. I didn't want to water it down too much because I wanted that coverage using or picking up on the different colors on this motif. Of course, you have mainly blues and turquoises, but of course there's a tiny bit of green in. That's what I pick up and blend it out. That's what I blend out far more. I didn't want to have it so, yeah, so much into your face. So now I'm starting with a lot of blend or shading. Use first this anthracite with it. Didn't want to have the pitch black, and I will go on and use blues and greens, but darker so that I can shape them. I should have done that from the beginning. Yeah, normally I do that. I adapt, or I use a color tiny bit darker than the color in the background, so that looks to me far more organic. You know, when there's a blue background, I'm using a darker blue for shading. And yeah, that's what I do here now after I use the dark one. So, but that's actually it. I think, have to. Oh no, I will. Still going on with blending or with shading. Sorry. And of course, I wanted to have some words, but before I will stamp when I've finished blending or shading. That's the last one. And I'm stamping in colors, picking up the background colors again in a bit of blue, a bit of dark, a bit darker blue. I have this, yeah, let's say turquoise, light blue on the background, but I'm using a turquoise for stamping and a cobalt. Cobalt? Do you call it cobalt blue? I don't know. It's a dark blue. Okay, a bit of light blue on my blossoms here. Yeah, I forgot about that. Sorry. Of course, they are so yeah, delicate as well, that the blue is shining through. And that's what I have to enhance again. Okay, so that's the stamping. That's this cobalt blue. I'm using this lovely mixed media textured or pattern stamps from Sheena Douglas. Really like them. This one is almost not visible, but I didn't want to have it too dark. So, okay, now my words. And what do I say here? I write something in German, and it means you won't grow. Let's say you won't grow wings when you can't dream about flying or being able to fly, like something like that. That's what it means. At the end of the day, it does mean if you can dream it, you can do it, definitely. So, but in nicer words, in more words, definitely in more words, more poetic, really more poetic. So, and that's it. You will see the close-up coming. It's a bit difficult with crayons, of course, but yeah, I made it. To write over the crayons is always a bit difficult. Yeah, that's a close-up, and now you can see this nice little glass beads in the wings, and you will see it in the photos at the end again. And yeah, I can only say thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you like it. If so, please don't forget to leave me a thumbs up, please, 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 and leave me a comment even. That would be fantastic and so much appreciated. And if you know someone who would like to watch that, please share it. I'm absolutely happy about that. And thanks again, guys. I wish you a fantastic time, and I hope I see you soon with my next project. So bye bye, guys. Bye. Tschüss, Leute. Tschüss.